What does it mean to be fair? One of the fundamentals of our Australian culture is that we all deserve to have a fair go. We barrack for the underdogs, we love to see success against the odds, and we loathe to see competition that is stacked unfairly. When it comes to business finance, it often seems as though financiers will lend you an umbrella when it's sunny, then take it away when it rains. This hardly seems fair. I believe that acting fair is fundamental to society and to success. So how do I live the value of fairness through Capitalise Business Finance? In a number of ways. Firstly, the larger and more successful you are, the easier it is to access finance. It can be difficult for younger, smaller businesses to access the funds required to grow. So, in order to provide a fair playing field, most of our finance facilities are available to young businesses, from startups to those with less than 2 years of trading history. When it comes to our debtor finance facility, we can even provide finance to businesses that have only a single debtor or only want to finance a single debtor. Many SMEs start business with only a small handful of customers, so being able to access funding while having limited customers is critical to success. It's often the case that a business will see a window of opportunity for step change growth by taking on a larger contract or larger order, but will lack the funds to capitalise on the opportunity. By being able to quickly raise finance on a single debtor, those growth opportunities can be realised. Our clients know that they have access to funds whenever they need them, meaning that they never miss an opportunity to grow their business. We do not discriminate against new or young entrepreneurs. Many traditional forms of finance require some form of security to underwrite the facility, and in many cases, property is the preferred security. Having access to equity and property can be difficult for many business owners. So, the second way we live our value of fairness is that for many of our facilities, we don't require any property security. Not only does this mean that many more businesses can access our finance, it means that your property can be used for the wealth building strategy that it's best suited for, acquiring more property. Using property as security for business finance places the property at the risk of business downturn or failure, resulting in the potential loss of the property. At Capitalise Business Finance, we value families and the family home, so we can provide finance that doesn't risk your family home. I recommend viewing one of my other videos where I delve more deeply into the differences between short-term finance and long-term finance, and the need to use your resources to maximum benefit. Too often I see businesses wasting long-term wealth on short-term finance. By understanding how and where to access funds for specific purposes, you can optimize your overall wealth strategy. You can watch the video via the link below or in the comments section. Considering that your borrowing power is capped by the value of the security you can offer, once it's consumed, you can't continue to borrow against that security. Businesses benefit most from a flexible finance solution that allows access to funds quickly when needed and is not capped by the value of property security. The third way we live the value of fairness is to provide finance facilities that grow and shrink with your business. Many finance facilities are capped to a certain level. Based on the security and your business history, the financier will determine the maximum level of exposure they are willing to accept on your business and will cap the funding to that level. So, what would happen if your funding levels are maximised and you're presented with a great opportunity to grow your business, needing only funds to take the advantage? If your financier won't advance more funds, then you miss out, and instead it's your competition that potentially benefits from the growth opportunity. At Capitalise Business Finance, we understand that growth isn't a steady, predictable incline. Growth is often a quick and sharp step change from the previous normal. And this often comes about from the hard work of finding and winning bigger contracts or larger clients. To have this effort come to nothing because a financier has capped your funding levels isn't fair. So we structure our finance so that it provides funding that grows with the growth of your business. Now, I also mentioned that the third way we live the value of fairness is to provide facilities that can shrink with your business. A business that's in decline isn't desirable, but it can happen from time to time. Sometimes there are events or circumstances outside of our control which can result in a decline in business turnover. Take the impact of COVID as a perfect example. A finance facility that penalises you for low turnover hardly seems fair. Yet there are some finance facilities that will charge a floor or a base rate so that the financier can take their pound of flesh when you can least afford it. I've seen this in the debtor finance industry in particular. At Capitalise Business Finance, because we view our relationship with our clients as a partnership, we believe it's fair that if our client's business suffers a downturn, then our debtor finance facility shrinks as well. With the same logic, the fourth way we live the value of fairness is that for most of our facilities, we don't use lock-in contracts. Our clients are free to start and stop the facilities as they need, or if they don't need the facility anymore, they can exit at any time without penalty. Circumstances can change quickly. I only need to refer to the real example I gave in my video on integrity to demonstrate how financing needs can change instantly. Our clients are expected to be flexible, so it's only fair that we are flexible with them. Lock-in contracts are usually used when a financier's product is of low quality and they need to compete on price. By baiting clients with low pricing, they aim to trap a few into lock-in contracts so that the financier is assured of collecting fees for a fixed amount of time. Often presented as an exchange of a good deal for a lock-in contract, many business owners only discover the limitations of the finance when it's too late. Lock-in contracts aren't a win-win solution. Often, the financier accepts a loss on fees while the client accepts a loss on flexibility. That's why we offer finance solutions without lock-in contracts. In summary, at Capitalise Business Finance, we believe that everyone should have the opportunity to raise finance for their business. We structure our finance so that it's accessible to new or young businesses and those without security to offer. We understand that business is a very bumpy ride. It's not a smooth, straight line of continuous growth. So we offer finance facilities without lock-in contracts, and our facilities grow and shrink in line with your business needs. If your business would benefit from a fair financier, then we may have the right facility for you. Thank you.